My name is Celia Morgan, and I am running for District 5 in the Arlington City Council race this cycle. And a little bit about me. I am born and raised in Arlington, Texas. I'm a second-generation graduate of Arlington High School. Go Colts. If you are from here, you know that that's a big deal. I'm also an associate's degree graduate of Tarrant County College, and currently I'm taking a history pre-law program at UT Arlington. I am a hometown girl. My daughter is a second grader at Jones Academy of Fine Arts and Dual Language on the north side of town. And if you know anything about that, that was a great gift from our bond package that we had about 2 to 5 years ago that gave us the opportunity to open new avenues to educate our children. Not just building a dual language and a fine arts academy, but also approving a skills and a trade school that's going to get folks out of high school but ready to walk right into skilled labor jobs. So I'm running because I love this city. I grew up here. This city has somewhat grown with me. We were kind of teenagers together at the same time, right? Where things kind of awkwardly grew at weird rates, but not really the same rate. And in some places it's great, but some places it's not. And so we got to work on that. And I want to see this be a wonderful place where my daughter can raise her family, and so that there can be a fourth and a fifth and a sixth and a 10th generation of Morgans graduating from Arlington High School. But there are big things that we need to take on, and small problems that we have to look at together. And for me, my biggest issue is transportation. I think it's an obvious issue for a lot of us. How many of you have been stuck in ballgame traffic? On a daily, right? Okay, I love my Rangers, don't get me wrong, I'm a hardcore sports fan. I'm a Dallas Stars fan first because hockey is our sport, sorry. But baseball is number 2, and then football eventually gets on there somewhere, but luckily they're seasonal, so we just kind of follow them as they go, right? But if you've been stuck in that traffic, you know it's a nightmare. You also know it's a nightmare for our roads, and it's a nightmare for our transportation budget, and it's just going to continue to be a nightmare. It puts our residents at risk, it puts our visitors at risk, and frankly, it doesn't entice them to come here and spend money and enjoy our city. If it's not welcoming, then we're on the losing end of that deal. And I gotta tell you folks that if folks coming in to see the Cowboys play, go to the college championship, attend the CMA Awards, which we hosted in Arlington, Texas, but the money from those events is going to Dallas and it's going to Fort Worth because we don't have enough places to stay. So that brings us to the issue we have here that we're talking about today, right? Short-term rentals. I have to tell you that it kind of goes like this, right? We're gonna bring a world-class football stadium into the city. Cool. We're gonna build a brand new baseball stadium with a roof, but I've been 7 months pregnant inside of the baseball stadium in the summer. It's not pleasant. I understand the need, right? Great. We're gonna build one hotel. Where are people supposed to stay? And that's a problem, right? So then on the flip side of that, we're gonna go, well, hold on, you can't rent your home. Don't rent it out on the weekend, don't rent it out for a day, don't rent it out for a week. We'd rather you just not do that. They need to stay somewhere else because that's bad. That's not a solution. So we put ourselves in this place. We put ourselves in this place of not enough hotels and not enough places to safely put people in neighborhoods, right? That's the balance that we're trying to capture right now. I don't think option 2 is going to handle that. I just don't. A blanket ban, frankly, is going to be overturned in less than 3 months when the legislature passes the one of 15 different versions of short-term rental bills that have already hit the floor. Yesterday was the bill filing deadline. There's over a dozen versions of them, and at some point they're going to say cities can't ban short-term rentals. So banning them, in effect, is a waste of our time. At this point, we have to come up with responsible rentals. And that, I think, is something everybody can talk about. I'm not talking about regulating you into the day as long and making it a completely unprofitable experience for you. I am talking about taking ownership of our neighborhoods and our communities and working together to make sure that when folks are staying at a short-term rental, they're experiencing that Arlington feel, that grow-up feel that we have when we live here every day. So I think START has a good outline, and I talked with Brad about that. It was very great, and I think it's a good place to start. Aptly named. But that is where I'm at with it. I am open to discussion always on topics. That is the one thing I will tell you. I'm the most transparent person in the world. Everything I do is public, and I'm willing to have a conversation with anybody, anytime. If you call me at 2 o'clock in the morning, though, I might be a little grouchy. Just fair warning. But again, my name is Celia, and I'm running for District 5 City Council. And if there are any questions, find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you can email me at celiaforarlington@gmail.com. It's really easy to remember.